Hi guys, welcome back to Creativity Incorporated. My name is Diana. I'm really glad you're here today. I have a son, one of my oldest son, sorry, oldest son likes to give me flowers. He gives me flowers all the time, but this time there was something about him were especially good looking. So I try to save them, but I feel like this kind of craft would be good, like if you dated or somebody, a person, and that person gave you flowers and you want to keep them, and then in a fun way, also like maybe in a wedding journal or in a something like that, where you want to keep some flowers and make it a journal where you could also keep pictures and writings or cards or whatever. I feel like this is that kind of project. So I want to start off by, maybe this might be the book. Whoa, let me move you back. Maybe right there. You see, this is a big book. So I feel like this might be a big book because it could be an album, like a scrapbook. What's the difference between a scrapbook and an album? Well, an album, I guess, is just pictures, right? And a scrapbook is like all the other stuff in it. But yeah, this is for that. But instead of like having it open this way, I'm going to have it open probably this way. I was thinking about doing this. So we'll make a nice cover design and cut out and encapsulate this. But then I went to Walmart. I was looking to see maybe they have other containers, and I did find pie containers and pie slice, and some of them are really good. So I found I feel like I'm gonna do this and maybe make it smaller, the book a little smaller. So I'm gonna probably end up using this. And so the things I do for y'all, I'm gonna have to sacrifice. Give me a minute. Okay, so I have this book that I bought for 10 cents at the library. I'm gonna cut it the little ephemera. There's not much of Disney stuff, but I could use them on my journal. Anyways, I like this size. This is one of my favorite sizes. I think it's like an 8x10 kind of thing. So I feel like I can use it here perfectly. But then I was like walking around my office, and I found this beauty right here that you see in the corner of. This is a vintage, let me see if I could pull you up a little bit. There you go. Okay, this is like a vintage wedding journal. This is like a metal hinges, and I like it because like it has these papers. You can probably write on it, and it has this pockets where you can put pictures on it, right? But then like writing pictures, right? Stickers, I don't know. What do you guys think? So I'm gonna take off this fluff that's right here, so we can use this because it fits perfect here. I don't know if you can see it on camera. It fits perfect. It might be too perfect because I wanted to do stuff around it, but let me start on it, and then as I go, we'll discover whether it is meant to be or not. Okay, so to take it apart, okay, you guys know I'm like from San Diego, so this thing says San Diego on it, and I don't want to mess that up. So I carefully lifted the edges so I can unglue the sides and hopefully take this vinyl thing or whatever this fabric is off, and whatever that filling is. So I'm just being very careful on what is it called? Unwrapping, untaping the cover, just so I can save this cover. Okay, I'm taking the cover apart. I noticed that the cover is stapled to the hinge here. So what I'm gonna do is take off the staples and let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to really get in there and get the staples out, because that way I can just restaple, work on my cover, and then restaple it on. I feel, and I could probably put it on this side so we could see the hinge. I mean, I could still hide it, I guess, but I would like to see it, don't you think? Maybe use like, I don't know, maybe use screws or something. I don't know. But I want to take it off. Let's take it off. Okay, so here's the cover. But the profile or the height of this is too out. I don't know if you guys can see that. So I like the shape, but it's too out for me. So I think I want to cut it halfway through. So I'm trying to decide how I'm going to achieve that so evenly, right? Well, it doesn't matter if I do it evenly. Sorry, I'm trying to reach for my pen. So evenly, I guess what it matters is that it's semi-evenly, so that I can, because the edge, sorry, the ruckus, the edge is gonna go inside. I'm gonna cut a hole into here and kind of like set it inside, right? So that there's no movement and there's none of that. Also, so it's a little smaller also, because I don't want this large profile, and this gives me about, I don't know, 1/4 inch more of depthness into it, right? And maybe I'll even give it a little depthness inside. I just don't want a fat, like if it was Prego, my ego, pregnant album. So I think I'm gonna do, let's see, this height. Let's see. Do you see what I'm doing? I'm just grabbing the pen, the marker, and my height guide to go around. I was grabbing it like this. I just pretty much put this one, pulling it, so I don't move this one. So, and it worked out great-ish. Great-ish works fine. Great-ish is a number. Look it up. Just kidding, no it's not. I like it. I think, if anything, I can always just cut it a little bit more. So, let's do this. Okay, I'm gonna grab a scrap piece of paper. Oh, sorry, I meant this one. Book fair. Did you know that kids now have a electrical, like a, what is it called? E-wallets, where you can pick money for your elementary school kids and put money for them. Can you believe that? Like, future is up on us as we speak. Anyways, I wanna do that and do that. It's kind of sort of gonna make the circle that this is, right? So I want to center, do my math here, and then center it and then trace it. But because it's wonky, I feel like somewhere where I can erase would probably be the best option for me. Let's see. Probably this might be better. More accurate. Let's see. So when I was thinking I could do it on one side, or we could do like a name, like if it was a wedding or a family, like if, like, to say like the wedding bouquet was here, we can do something like that and put like the date or the last name or something, or you could, I don't know, something like that, right? It's just an idea. But in this case, it's just gonna be for me to keep my son's flowers. Okay, so I've cut it up and I'm gonna glue it now, but I'm a little nervous, of course, because gluing is like final frontier kind of thing. And the way I'm gonna glue it is this way. I'll put this down and then I'm gonna insert it this way so I don't get any. Wait. I guess it doesn't matter, but should be like this. Okay guys, so I wanted to cover it. Maybe I thought about maybe this fabric, which is very pretty. Look at it. Oh, it's so pretty. But it's not the flavor I'm craving. So I still want that color, but I'm gonna make my own color and texture. So I'm gonna put some gesso. And I'm going to do the glow. And I'm going to use this color. You could also do one of different jobs that you would like to pursue, because is NASA your only job you want to pursue?
Well, if I pursue it well, yes.
That is true. Okay, so a while ago, this same child of mine is my oldest boy, and there's something special about your oldest boy. Oops. He came home and he put this on my desk. I did not know that. So, I had not noticed that he had put a dead bug on my desk. And back then, where we lived, we had not sprayed or something. I don't remember, but I just remember that I found out it was ant season because the whole desk, and I mean the whole desk, was full of ants trying to take this little dead fella to their cave or whatever they're from, to their nest. And so I thought it was the funniest thing ever, that he just like, oh, here's a dead bug, oh, let me go dump it. Oh, also there was a hummingbird egg that he had found. I guess he had gone to walk the dog and he had found things like that. And my kids always pick up rocks and branches and stuff for me all the time. So I find it cute, but at the same time it's like the best. Oops. So that day there was a bunch of ants all over, and I figured out that it was because of this fella and it on the empty nest, hummingbird nest. But I've kept it. This thing is like 5 years old, so I kept it in this like jar, and I want to put it in there. Well, where did I put the other leg? Oh. So I'm gonna put this first, and I think I'm gonna put the legs after. So, oh, but let me show you what I did first. Bam. turkey and ham. What the heck is this? Okay, anywho, I'll take it off right now. But I kind of liked it. I have an issue though. I don't like the background is just one color. I don't know why I didn't think of. Oh, I said I was gonna tuck him in because these are carnations, and if you're ever dry carnations, you know they have this like fat thing here. So what I did is this. Kind of held onto it. I cut it here, and so things don't fall apart, I stapled it. And there's holding the whole plant and making it flat. So I put it there, but I think when I cut it, it slipped off my hands. The whole thing went flying. But that's kind of like my favorite color. I really like that color. And I didn't want to put this other dark one, so I left that one. So I think I'm going to kind of reconstruct it once I'm gluing it down. But for now, I kind of have the basic, it's not outline. Baseline? No, it's not baseline. Design? I think so. Basic design layout, that one. And so what I'm going to do is very carefully move things to the side. And I think I want to put a template or a stencil, sorry, on the back so that, or something, or maybe text, I don't know. But I don't want it just to look like that. So let me do that. Okay, so ta-da, that's how it looks. I'm really happy. They're all glued. To glue down my beetle, I've never done a bug glue down, so I'm hoping this works. I'm just going based on what in my head looks like it would work. So I'm grabbing a piece of paper, and I need one of these tiny needles, and I'm gonna make like a little platform for it. I don't know if that's how we're supposed to do it, but sounds right about right. Sort of like that. Then I want to glue that I know, seems like too much, but I think it's here. I think this is where I said I wanted it to go. Like it's eating from the flower. Glue. It looks like it needs more glue. Okay, before I fill it up or I finish it up, I want to put like I want to like clean this little edge up right here. So what I want to do is put a lace here, sort of like this, like that, like down in the middle to cover the both ends like that. But before I do that, I want to paint it. And so I want to paint it this color right here. It's like a copperish, bronzish, old gold. And so I want to paint it black first. So I'm going to grab my chalk paint and paint it black first. Then I'm going to paint it that color. Then we're going to glue it on there. Okay, so before I look how pretty this looks. Vintage, right? And look, it looks just like this color. See, sort of. I could put another coat. Actually, what I want to do is, once I've applied it or I glued it down, I want to wax a little bit. Or maybe I'll do it before I put it in. Maybe I'll do that. But before any of that decision is made, I want to put a little bit of brown up on this a little bit and a little bit on here. So I'm going to use this. It's like a see-through transparent paint that I love so freaking much. I love this paint. It's not cheap. Like, this bottle was 15 bucks. But it's, in my opinion, it's worth it. I like the cut this brown tone. You'll see it right now. I don't know. See how pretty it is? It's like a, I don't know. I like it. I really like it. Okay, so I cleaned my cut. Let me cut a little bit more. There you go. And I'm going to start at the base, and I'm just going to kind of fold it. Put glue on it like this. And like this. Oh my gosh, my dog's going crazy. She's outside. She's never outside. Never. She's always in Mama's feet. So right now she's going like, Mama. Like, she even goes to the grocery store with me. She goes everywhere with me. She's like this ginormous Belgian Malinois mixed with Husky. And she's scary looking, but she's Mama's baby. She goes everywhere. So she's going crazy right now, like thinking I forgot her or something. No, I just need my space. That's what I said, but I'm gonna go get her right now. Okay, so one of my favorite ways to use this stain is, so I'll put a layer, and I kind of like thin it down a lot, right? So I'll spread it kind of thin, and then I'll let it dry for a little bit. I could pull out my heat gun a little bit. And then I go back and just do the retip it, like just the tips a little bit more. And it gives it like a, I'm hoping you can pick it up on the, right here you could probably see it better. Just kind of like put it a little thicker on the ends of that. I like it. So now I want to glue this in there. And there you go. I'll just line it up really good. I don't want, I could have cut into the circle a little bit more, so that it fits in there lightly. Right now it's not fitting exactly on the hole because I have that container, so the container takes off a little bit of space, so therefore I can't fit this in there back where it was. If I wanted to put it back in there, I can just shave off a little bit and then put it in there. But because I want that extra space that this gives me, which is like about 1/4 of an inch, I want to leave it this way. So I'm thinking maybe I could do another round of, okay, I know I stop in mid-sentences because an idea comes to me like mid-sentence. So if I do that, it's going to cover this whole thing that I did not want to cover, which it says William Pierce Studio San Diego. So if I put the little decorations around the corner, it's going to totally cover it. So I don't know if I want to do that. I think I'm just going to like, oh, maybe a little bit of straps would look cute. Oh, let me see what I can do. Okay, so remember the scraps? Well, you don't remember because you haven't seen it, but leather scraps. So I'm going to put it all around here like this, right? What a great idea. Well, guys, here it is. Look how beautiful that is. Oh, I loved it so much. Looks like it's been there a long time, huh? And I thought the bug was not going to be so visible, but it is. It actually like really accentuates the bug in there. And I love how the carnations even look cute. Who would have thought it? When I saw them like on the platter when they were dried, I was like, oh my gosh, they're not gonna work. But they do work. And so I like them. I have this white rose. I think I want to do something else with it. My oldest son who gave me this said, don't put that, because my youngest son gave me this. And my son is jealous. He's jealous. He's like, no, Mom, that's only mine. Yes, I'm selfish, so what? He said. But, so this is it. Can you believe it started with cheesecake inside? Now it has a bug and plants inside, right? I love how this came out. I loved the little trim. It came out nice. At first in my head, I thought I was like, okay, I have to try it first because it might be a little too intrusive in the bowl or the thing. And it's not at all. I really enjoyed how it happened. By the way, this is the one that you buy at the 99-cent store. So I really liked it, how it came out. This technique that I did here, black and then a silver, a gold, I did the same with this one right here, and I painted it black, then I painted it silver, and I made a crown out of it for my daughter when she was 1 year old. And then I made a canvas for her, and she's asleep, and then my husband like designed her thing, and then we put her in a canvas. And I loved it. She's her little crown, and I still have it, I think, somewhere, which I could incorporate in a book later, right? So if I find it, I will. I think I do, because I keep everything. I'm such a hoarder of like keepsakes. But if you must see the inside, oh my gosh, look at it. Look at it. It's so beautiful. In my head, I'm going, yay! It came out good. Don't mind the dog. We just got pigs. So my pigs are on the side. They're like going crazy over them. And every time they move, my dog goes crazy. So I'm so sorry. But yes, I loved how this came out. I think I'm going to do this again somewhere else. And it doesn't move it at all. And it works really good. And the rest of the book is pretty much the same, except the back. The back, I left it. I mean, I painted it the gray. You know what? I didn't do the corners. But it doesn't matter. I'm just going to display in the front. Like this. And this match exactly. See how that looks right there? Well, thank you guys for watching today's video. I know it was a short video, but it was something that could be helpful if you get a rose bouquet. It could be an album, could be a journal, it could be, a wedding, like a reception when they come and sign your book, like one of those wedding signature books. And you can have like the first bouquet that the person gives you. Like, honestly, to be honest, like 90% of us women keep the roses or significant others give us. And so I don't keep the ones my son gives me, because he gives me too many. He gives me so many all the time. But I have kept like a flower of one here and there when they're like really good. But this one, I don't know where he got it. That was not only roses. He usually gives me all roses, but it was just so beautiful, and I really wanted to keep it in a something special, and this came to my mind. That's why this bouquet made that difference, or that inspiration. But I really liked it, and I hope you liked it. If you did, let me know what you thought. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Let me know in the comments. I love you guys. Stay creative. Till next time. Bye.